Welcome to Darman Chess. I'm Alex Darman. For this video, I felt compelled to share a game that I just played online in Blitz, a 3-minute time control format, and I thought I'd share um, an opening that I tend to use in Blitz, of course, inspired by Eric Rosen, the international master, who has a very nice channel here on YouTube. Um, and he's responsible for popularizing this opening, and now you see a lot of it as a result. And so that's the reason I play this opening. And it goes like this. The game went like this. White went e4, about the most common opening. I respond with e5. So far, so normal. When they go knight f3, you play what we call the Petrov defense, or the Russian game. This is the Petrov defense. When you respond with knight to f6, offering the pawn in the middle, and you basically get the pawn back at a certain point. The knight may take right here, and you go right here as far as the Petrov defense, and they go back, and you get the pawn back. Something to that effect. I'm not completely up to date on the theory. I'm finding out more about the Petrov defense itself because I end up in this position quite a bit as a result of going for what I'm going to show you, which is called the Stafford Gambit. But the game went like this: e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, offering the pawn, like I said, in the middle. And the reason you do this is because you gambit this pawn so that you get an initiative by developing faster than white. I went here. The computer is going to hate it, but you go here, they take, and you take with the pawn. And you do double your pawns for the sake of having compensation, which is fast development. The game went on like this. White probably knows about this gambit in this case. So they go like here, which is a pretty normal move. You go knight f5, knight c5, excuse me. And white is trying to prevent me, in this case, from putting the knight here to go for this weak pawn, which seemingly is a normal and logical move. The problem is the Stafford Gambit is one of the trappiest openings because seemingly logical moves can be a disaster for the white position. And so in this case, the computer probably suggests, okay, yes. So the computer here, when you turn on the engine, it's suggesting this move here to attack the pawn right away. The reason it's suggesting this is because the game went on like this. You take here, getting the king out, and white should be happy because they just won a full bishop. Problem is you check them with this move. Now, white went back here, which is not what you should be doing, but people do this commonly because it seems like the safe thing to do. Get your king in safety. The problem is I check them here. They move up. And this is checkmate. Now, this is only one of the many lines that can occur in the Stafford Gambit. But the Stafford Gambit is, like I said, out of the Russian game, which is this position. And white goes for your pawn. You put your knight on c6, offering the knight as well for the exchange, and you take back with the d-pawn for, again, quick development, this, and in this variation, very common move is the pawn to d3, which is fine, but you just develop your dark squared bishop on c5. And when they go for this, you have this tricky line where you take right here, and and it can get spicy. So I thought I would show this line out of the Stafford Gambit if you need something fun to add to your repertoire. A lot of the time, like I said, it's useful because there's a lot of traps. This is one of the many lines. There's a lot of resources on YouTube that show you the various variations in the Stafford Gambit, and there's very equivalent trappy lines like this in other positions that arise out of the Stafford Gambit. Um, so I thought I would share this. If you find it compelling to add to your repertoire, I find it really fun, especially in faster time controls. Um, uh, this has been a fun one for me to go to in blitz games and such. And I hope you enjoy it for yourself. And till next time, and please let me know if you have any recommendations for any future videos that I can make. In the meantime, you all have a good one and take care.